Arr! Ahoy, matey!
Aye, I see a mighty fine island up ahead, Christopher. Go straight.
Straight ahead, Captain. We'll find brand new podcast listeners and maybe some mighty podcast brand deals.
Aye, arr! I see some rocks up ahead. Be careful, Chris. Careful.
I'm trying, Captain. The wheel's stuck to the rudder. Captain, there's a hole in starboard. Hold on tight. We're crashing into the episode, Danielle.
What's the starboard? Oh no! Alrighty, guys, welcome back to the podcast. Oh, what is Chris doing over there?
I'm just having Jack Daniel's country cocktail, Boulder.
Whoa, is that?
It's a down home punch.
Oh, how's that?
It feels like I'm down home right now.
Down at home, down in the swamps.
Sorry, what were we doing?
Our podcast.
Oh shit! Yeah, go.
So I thought today we'd talk about traveling stories. I think we should play a game first, Chris.
Oh, I'm down for that.
Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to send you a picture really quick. So the game we are playing today is Guess That Macaroon Flavor.
Guess that macaroon flavor. And you guys can see it right up here.
Describe the image for the people that are not viewing our beautiful faces.
I don't think I've ever had a macaroon.
Oh.
Firsties.
Okay.
Yeah. A little. Okay. See, I don't like your fucking voice. That was
okay.
the way you said okay was like, what an uncultured piece of shit. Like you did.
They're just so yummy, Chris. How have you never had one before?
The way you said it, like, because when I saw this, I just think that somebody left like a little Whopper too long on their front seat. That's what I see when I see this. I apologize. I haven't had one. I'm going to have one now. I don't think maybe I've had a macaroon, but I've never had enough to be like, oh, that's a macaroon. It looks like a biscuit to me with some sausage on it. And then like a bird pooped on it.
Yeah. It has like a little tiny garnish of a leaf.
But looking again, I'm colorblind too. So you're kind of like between making fun of like the ability of not having culture, you know what I mean? Because I'm just some country hobo that lives out here in the middle of nowhere.
Of course.
I see what you're doing here, and I like it. I respect the game. Game respects game.
So I gotta come after the colorblind and the fact that he's uncultured.
And then yeah. And then you're like, oh, let's put some color in this. What color am I looking at, bud? Hey, what color is this? Is it red?
Of course. No, just kidding. It's not red, Chris. The top two buns are like a pale, like peachy color. Then
okay,
that middle one is a brown color.
And then is it the same color on top of the brown?
No, the top little garnish is green. It's like a dark green.
Jesus, dude, it looks exactly the same. Okay, so green.
Damn.
Do you say damn when somebody like is in a wheelchair and they come up and you're like, damn.
Damn, bro.
Damn. It took you so long to get through that door. You're fucking bumping.
You're just gonna walk through?
Yeah, you're just bumping around and shit like that. Like, I mean, like, close the door. You're gonna let mosquitoes in. It took you like a whole minute to get through. Damn.
Damn, bro. You can't see that.
All right, looking at this, I'm gonna go for tasties. It's definitely a jam type thing, because it's not gonna be meat. It's not gonna be meat flavor.
So I think I should give you context of like where I am. Let me give you that. I forget that's important.
Yes.
So
this is Afghanistan?
No, I'm setting the scene. We're in Italy.
Yes, ma'am. Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay.
When I was in Italy. I was with my aunt. My aunt is a wealthy woman. And so I was going to my very first like 5-star hotel. This is at a 5-star hotel like dinner. Probably the fanciest dinner I've ever been to. Also the worst dinner I've ever been to.
That you've ever had. I love this. Now, they brought this to you. What's on top of that? It's just like a box?
It's on top of a little box. So it's just like on top of like a little like marble box. Then the macaroon and the little garnish on top. So I will give you a hint. This did come with another meal. So it's like the entree, and then this was like the second half of the entree.
So, and the macaroon, that's not in the same family as macaronis, right?
No, it's macaroon is like a pastry. It's I don't know what it is. I think it's French ? But it's a yummy pastry of some sort that is very good.
Well, here's the one thing is, I hear the cat.
You can't. I'm so sorry.
I hear the cat. I love it.
Calypso, stop. Here.
No, leave her in here. Leave her in here.
Oh, she's coming to make her appearance.
Uncle, yeah, bring her in here. Uncle, let's put her on the screen. She's on the screen right now, guys. I'll tell Uncle Chris loves her.
Hold on, I can get her to squeak really quick. Oh, okay, that sounded like I was abusing her, but I'm not. I promise.
What did you do to her?
I just picked her up, and she just squeaks
by her throat.
Yeah, no, Chris, by her body. No, she's my baby girl. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go back to Tasties. This has got it's some type of jam. It's some type of berry. Where are we here? We are in Italy.
Yes, we're in Italy. We're at a very fancy 5-star restaurant.
It's not to make. Is this brekkies?
This is dinner.
What the fuck would you eat that for dinner? It doesn't. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. I want a hamburger. Why bring me like this little mini? This is not a hamburger.
It's like a little crusty crab hamburger.
A crusty crab hamburger.
That's
okay. What is this? Like. What's going on with this? What was the side that was going with this, bud?
Okay, so this is the side, but the entree itself is a meat.
A meatball.
It is not a meatball, but it is a meat.
Are you doing full meat right now, or are you on fishy still?
Oh, I'm on fishes. This is my brother's meal. So this is also
this makes everything more difficult.
I know. So you have all the unlimited options of all the foods in the world.
Is this a pork?
No, it is not a pork. But it does start with a P. The first letter in this.
It isn't Pinot Grigio, is it?
Pinot Grigio, no.
Okay.
Would you like another hint, Chris?
No, I'm out, bro. I'm this uncultured piece of shit just doesn't know. I don't know. It's just so foreign to me.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm actually really excited.
It's pigeon.
Whoa! I wouldn't. I did say it looked like the bird shit on top.
It did look like bird shit. You said bird, and you said it's not meat. I was like, no, he got both those words in there. It's bird and
whoa,
meat.
Dude!
It's
so what's
pigeon,
on top of that?
It's a I think it's just like a green of some sort, but it's a pigeon macaroon.
Did he like it?
No, he said it tasted really gross. And
Hell
the thing is, with this dinner, it was like a pigeon wing. So he ordered. It was like one pigeon wing and then a pigeon macaroon.
And that's at a 5-star restaurant.
This is at a 5-star restaurant. So
that's also disgusting, dude. And that pigeons, they're like flying rats. I mean, I watched them when I used to be in Tampa, and they're just eating Cheetos and shit like that.
That's what my coworker was saying. They're like, oh yeah, like it does not seem appetizing to eat pigeon at all.
No, not when there's better birds out there.
Yeah, she was like, there's so many other things you can eat. I'm like, I'm saying, but it was the worst dinner experience I've ever had, and it was also the most expensive thing that I've ever witnessed happen in my life. Like, I've never been around so many fancy people.
Cheap things like that. Like, I bet you, like, people ate. There was like a tough time in like France's time, and they had to eat pigeon instead of like having pork or beef or something like that. And now it's so ingrained into the culture that it's like a specialty, and they're probably fancy. Like just fucking up pigeons, because they were just like there was no other food, and then they had to go to the bottom of the barrel of the bird world. And now you're eating something where just like kids were like, I don't want to eat anymore, and they're like, you're gonna die if you don't eat this,
You're gonna die. And then they're playing if you don't eat this.
And now they're just serving it to you for ridiculous amounts of money. I love it.
Very appetizer. Guess what it was served on?
What was it served on?
It was served on a rock, and it was a blue paste with like scallops on it.
Dude, they're fucking trolling you in there. They're trolling you of like, they're like, oh, would you like the special for tonight? And that's especially for Americans. And people go in and they're like, what an experience. And they're like, we're just pulling shit in the back. Like the dishwasher's coming up with the ideas.
Dude, we had to lick it off the rock.
Did you really?
Yes, Chris. We had to take the rock and then the goop off of it. That's how we ate it. Like the waiter came over and explained it to us. He's like, you got to eat this goop off the rock.
Do you think when you get to that point, it's just like some shit when it's so fancy that you just like, it becomes so stupid for the experience? And dude, it's like, is this one?
Yeah, this is one of those. You know what I also thought was funny though about this experience though? If I was serving at a restaurant and I was giving this entree, you had to lick off rocks. Would you wash the rocks in a dishwasher, or would you just get new rocks every single time?
I mean, I think these guys at the end of the day, they're trying to watch their overhead. They're just going to run a quick scrubber over it. But just think about, they're not getting new rocks. Dude, you're not getting new rocks.
But just the thought of someone
the right rock for that thing is going to be expensive, and then they could be like, oh, did you know Johnny Depp licked He like tongueless rock, and you're like,
Chinese.
oh, you know what I mean? But
Oh,
then think about this. You can have at this point, that's how fucking stupid this is that you can have anything you want. All the stuff of the world, any house, any car, whatever you want. Of all the things, the great things and the bad things and the vices of the world, you can have it. And that's how you know you've had everything, that you're so fucking stupid looking for something different and like to get excitement out of the world because you've seen everything or you can have anything, that you have to go and do stupid shit like this
dude.
just to get the jazz. You know what I mean? Just to get the jazz and like have a good dinner because you've had it all. You've had every type of beef, every type of fish and all that. And they're like, what's a new way to eat something good? And you're like, eat paste off a rock. Never done that before.
Lick this
I
fucking
feel
rock.
I feel alive as compared to you and me. We go to Arcadia National Park and we have sausages and, and like
And
a
kale
really great
salad.
meal and a kale salad. And it was just like a really fucking nice moment. These guys are like to the point in their life, and there's nothing, I'm not looking down at them, but just understand like it's kind of sad when you hit that point, like that there's no more like wants in life. And this is what
Dude.
happens. This is
Yeah.
what
And then
happens.
and then you're licking rocks. You're too rich, you're licking rocks.
Just to get the fucking like the spice out of life,
Just to feel something.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. Yep.
dude, it was the worst dinner experience. It was 3.5 hours.
Oh, fuck that.
Dude,
Oh, fuck that.
I felt so American. I felt so American when it was happening. I was like, I can't be here for 3.5 hours. I was excited to tell you about the pigeon macaroon, dude.
That is fucking wild, bro. I would have lost a paycheck on that one. I never would have guessed pigeon shoved in between this and a 5-star restaurant. And I just love that they're putting it on a rock and just all this. But it's cool. It's cool though, man. Like if
It's
you've
cool.
seen everything, it's a different thing. It's like being in like, it really makes me think of like this is what it'd be like to be in like Pandora and Avatar or something like that, where
The
they're like
pigeon
just
macaroon is.
yeah, they're just like lick it off a rock and you're like, all right. Do you remember my buddy was just asking me this tonight, and they don't have the buffet there anymore. I could tell you this, but I just looked it up about 30 minutes before the podcast. You ever been to Oyster Catchers?
I have not, no.
Really, really nice restaurant that overlooks the upper Tampa Bay. And on
Oh.
Sundays, they would have a Sunday brunch, and it was no joke. You would drop for two people, you drop about 125 to 150 to 180 with tip. Like that was
Uh-huh.
a lot for us. So this is a special thing for Christine and I go
Fancy.
out. And I remember taking like her Chevy Corsica and telling like because you couldn't park yourself, you had to have a
A valet.
valet, and telling him like, hey man, it's gonna stall. You gotta like almost get into second gear, like you know what I mean? In
Just be
between
careful.
like
You gotta jiggle the
yeah,
like
jiggle it. Yeah, you're
key.
gonna jiggle it. Yeah, and it's gonna sound like a gun's going off, but it's not a gun. So we're in between like Mercedes Benz. It's got everything you can imagine, nice views and endless mimosas and all that. They have an omelet bar. And it ain't a regular Shoney's omelet bar, bro. This is like legit. Any type of
Ooh.
bird you could practically, minus like ostrich or like bald eagle, which you probably could ask in the back. They had little quail eggs. They had the mini quail eggs. You know those fucking things are small, right?
Dude, they're
The quail
small.
eggs.
They're so cute.
Well, they looked cute when I asked the guy to make me a giant omelet with those. And he's like, are you out of your fucking mind? Because I think that was normally you have like a regular thing and then you like crack one and put one in there as like a little extra taste. And I was like, no, I just want a quail omelet. And that poor guy had to sit there. He's getting paid, but that guy had to sit there and crack open like 6 to 8 quail eggs and make me a mini quail omelet.
Dude, he's probably cussing you out like,
Yeah,
fuck
he's like, this
this
motherfucker,
guy, fuck you. Dude.
this little fucking thing. And it was pretty good, dude. That was pretty good.
Dude, quail eggs are cute and they're good.
I don't know why I'm asking if you had them. I'm the piece of shit here. You're not. You've had fucking look what's up here right now. You've had this. I apologize for disrespecting.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah, you've seen all the colors of the rainbow, and you've had all the good food.
I've had all the foods in all the world.
Thinking about maybe adding in having like maybe some girls from the tattoo shop come in and do a thing through
A
video.
guest.
We'll start having
I
guests.
love
Yeah.
that.
Another thing I've been doing is we do have these Oculus Quests. Maybe we can have like a game episode.
I think that'd be fun.
We can go into Horizon Worlds or something like that and just fucking like find like little 16-year-olds and just beat the shit out of them. Just fucking make them feel like shit.
Dude, I went on that fishing thing the other day and
wait, what fishing thing?
The online fishing that's on Meta.
Yeah.
And there was a 7-year-old in the lobby with me, and she would not stop screaming.
Just dropping N-words?
No, she was just screaming, Chris. She was just,
Oh God, I hate it.
I was
Fuck
like,
they and there's an age limit on this, and they shouldn't have it, dude. Like these parents, and they're just like, here you go, go out
yeah.
in the world. Good luck.
She's just like, Mom, my hands don't work, and then was just screaming.
We should just go out and just troll those kids one, do an episode on that, and see if
That'd be
we
fun.
let's see if we can go out and get like a 7-year-old to cry.
That's our goal.
That's the episode. I know you and I can make a 10-year-old cry.
Dude, easy. I can make
Yeah.
myself cry. Like that's a
That's
hard
not what we want to do. If we're going, dude, if we go in there and within 5 minutes you're crying because the 10-year-old makes you cry, I'm not going to be happy with you at that point. Like
Then
we're
you're
not
You're not
Yeah,
doing
to
this
the point
podcast anymore.
to the point that we're like, we got to get the fuck out of there because they're like making me feel bad, and I'm like, they're fat shaming me, and like you're crying, and we're like, let's stay in our safe place here and never go back out because those 10-year-olds are fucking mean now. They're fucking mean. Those kids are mean.
Kids are mean. Kids scare me, to be quite honest.
I think we would go out there and just get our shit handled so quick. Be right back in our safe space.
Humbled. We'd be like, okay, we got to go in our forest.
Get out. Oh, and we do like a fake thing, like, oh, we lost signal. You know what I mean? Like, just to get back out, get back into the Shire.
We gotta go home. We gotta go home.
We gotta get back to the Shire because we went to Mordor with 10-year-olds.
We went to Mordor, far away.
Yeah, this was a good episode. The Jason Bourne episode, the travel. Have you seen the Jason Bourne movies?
No, I have not.
You've never watched those?
How old are those movies?
Okay, I don't like what you're doing here. I see what you're doing.
No.
No,
It was a genuine question.
Yeah, I see what you're doing. Yeah,
Sorry.
And you know what I do? And they filmed those all in black and white?
God damn.
Yeah, they're all in black and white, just like all movies.
Just perfect for you, Chris.
Yeah, well, that's what they say. There's colored movies, but I haven't seen any yet. Everything's in black and white.
Everything's black and white to Chris. Nothing.
Yeah, but I right now, I wish I could wink right now because I know what you're doing with like, oh, how older those are. Yeah, like, I got you. I see you.
I know. This also genuinely was a question. How old are those movies?
They're really fucking old. They're old. They're like 20 years.
Exactly, Chris.
You wouldn't even be allowed to like go to the movie theater to see them at the time, and they were PG-13.
Yeah, I would have been locked inside. I've been watching like, I don't know, Blue's Clues or something.
Yeah, Blue's Clues. Was that your jam?
That was my jam, Blue's Clues.
So there was always an old like tale that Blu Chews was the bit that was the first show, and it was like, and the guy was like kind of like, oh, I'll suck your dick. He was like, I'll suck your dick. It's for the letter O or something like that. Like I'll.
They're like, this cannot go on PBS Kids.
Yeah, this is like, yeah. He's like, let's spell the word snort. SNOR, you know what I mean? Like, and there was an episode where they're like, where do you like to hide when mommy and daddy wrestle? And I was just like, man, this is pretty intense for a kid,
Like, shit, what are we watching?
PBS kind of realized they're like, this might be too much real life, And I think the show went better. I think it got better from there.
I think it was a good switch. Make sure to listen to us on Amazon Music, Apple Music, Spotify, beautiful YouTube, and yeah.
Yep. Keep the thumbs up coming for us, guys. We need those. We need the subscribes. Share it with your friends. Okay. This is a throwback to this episode.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
3, 2. Quack, 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 quack.
You're
great
stuck.
Pigeon noise.
I could feel it, and so much that I could imagine. As soon as you said that, I imagined that corkscrew dick of that duck just dongling around in the pond.
I imagine our beautiful Muscovy ducks.
Oh, what do we say?
We love Muscovies.
No. 3, 2, 1. Fuck Muscovies.
Oh no, Chris.